mes amis, hi guys. On Sunday I was presenting to you the King Seiko in a black version, talking about the possibility of a more colorful version coming about, and joking about a possible grenade colored version to match the dial patterns. And obviously here we go, it was already released actually, not only domestically but also internationally. And today in Hong Kong I found the reference SRPE05K1, and I didn't have to hesitate. The color is beautiful, really like a grenade, and you can find it on the web at crazy prices. They are at $800, while I paid right under 500, 486 here in Hong Kong. And yes, the watch matched perfectly what I was wearing, military colored clothing, and this dial with a bit of gold on the second hand and on the diver's 200 meter marking there is really beautiful in person. I think this is my favorite permutation of the turtle that I have seen so far. I was always praising the mini turtle that I had, but this one really marks a lot of points in my book. The bezel is very good, not a lot of play, and all the alignment on the dial is excellent, and I can likewise align the bezel with the markers without any problem. Obviously the alignment is helped by the fact that the whole dial has those square patterns, so everything is perfectly in place. You can see there's a cyclops here. We have the 4R36 movement with the day and the date. We'll come back to that. Sapphire crystal on this watch, no air coating that I can see, and you can see that here the knurling on the bezel is quite different. For the rest, the case is the cushion case that we know and love, while from the side it looks a bit like the case of the SKX. From the top it's very different. It's got that military kind of look that we like, and suddenly reminds me of the watch from the Vietnam War, from the movie Apocalypse Now. On the back you have the usual things. Now I love that it has the matching colored strap here, very soft, very supple. The crown is not signed, but for the rest its usage is the classic Seiko that were used, very precise, easy to wind, and in the second position you set the time, in the first position going downwards you set the date, and going upwards you set the day. Now here you're gonna have two options. One is English and the other is Roman numerals with a bit of color for the Saturday and the Sunday. Sunday being red, and you're gonna see here in the video a Saturday is blue. And I like how it's very easy also to turn the hour hand and the minute hand. It's very fast gearing, unlike other watches. Also like that you turn upwards, which is much easier to set the time, just like when you wind the watch. Obviously you can wind it manually at the 0 position, or you can obviously just wear it every day. It will never stop. It's an automatic caliber. So here you can see a bit more the date and the day setting. So really immediately enamored with this watch. Some other watches you see them, and because they're brand new you kind of want them, but you're not quite sure you love them. Here in the shop, I mean, the second I saw it I couldn't believe it, and then in person the color is even more apparent, because in the window it looked almost black there. So they really nailed that color. It's not too green, it's not a monster at all, and wow, and it's got all the elements that we like from the turtle. Nice polishing on the side, nice case, and it's almost 48 millimeter top to bottom, but there's no real lugs to speak of. So although it's a 45 millimeter side to side, it wears perfectly on the wrist. It takes nice estate on the wrist, but it wears no bigger than anything else. So it's a bit like a Panerai kind of watch, and one Panerai that is a lot more affordable. and a lot more fun, I would want to say. So yeah, I'm removing here the stickers for you. The little minder is the new classic one on the Prospex models. Nice polishing, bit of brushing. It's okay. It does the job, but I find them to be moving a bit much and kind of pulling hair when you try to put a strap inside. But it's okay because I really like those straps. They're very comfortable on holiday, and you can see how the watch wears on my wrist. It's absolutely perfect. So my wrist is 17 centimeters, and you can see how the color is perfect for what I was wearing today, this military colored kind of jacket. And that's in close-up, and we can see with a bit more perspective how it looks like. Very comfortable. It doesn't look oversized at all. So even if you have a slightly smaller wrist at 16 centimeters, maybe even 15, you can still wear this watch and enjoy it very much. To me, it's a very cool watch, and I passed on the limited editions, with the 8L whatever movement. And so this is I'm really happy I did, because this one, it's fun. It's what a Seiko should be like. Not very expensive, but at the same time it's a true diver. And you can see it next to the Samurai, to the SKX, and to the mini turtle, which I really love. But I gotta say, now I'm gonna wear this one a lot more. It really is a stunning watch. And you can see, maybe it's because I'm in a little love affair right now with it, but compared to the rest, it does stand out. Really well made, and there's nothing I can really fault it for. The loom is obviously the classic Seiko loom that we know and love. No issue there. So I'm probably gonna sleep with this watch tonight, and I'm sure it's going to be very comfortable and really glow in the night. So let's compare a bit more closely with the other models. Here's with the SKX 009, the Pepsi. So from the side, they're fairly similar watches, but this new bezel for the turtle is quite cool. It's like a double line on the side there, like a small rectangle and a bigger rectangle. I like it, and it feels good to grip it. Next to one of my favorites here is the Samurai. Samurai is so original, but I feel like the turtle is just as original in the case shape, and it is very Seiko. All of these watches, you can feel the Seiko DNA in it, and this is where Seiko performs the best, I think. This is their true calling. And here is the mini turtle, which I always enjoyed. This is the paddy version, the one I recommend because it has a nice pattern on the dial, and it's a cool Pepsi look. It looks a bit more stocky actually when you look at it like this. Very different bezels, much smaller bezel on the mini one, but really on the wrists, actually this one is more harmonious, being more flat, taking more space up and on the sides and from top to bottom, rather than the very stocky look of the mini turtle and the SKX. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this quick first impression review, and don't forget to subscribe if you've never done so, and for once I will ask you to like the video because it would really help the channel. Thank you.